Hey guys, this is Izzy. If you have liked and subscribed, thank you for coming back. And if you haven't yet, subscribe and support to like my channel so I can keep on creating more content for you. Today I'm going to talk about on how do I pass Propfirms. A lot of people ask me this question, I see you passing challenges all the time, like how do you do it? And I'm going to try to break it down the best that I can. And I'm going to go over giving you guys all the tools that I use and giving you everything that you may need to do so. Because at the end of the day, this is a points game and it's all about math. Adding up those points is really and truly what is going to give you what you're looking for. And it's really easy for you to keep on track of them. As you guys may know, I only trade US 30. So with indices, it's a lot easier for me to count. You can use websites to do a pip count. And I'm just gonna jump right into it. I put 3 firms that I like, top tier, FTMO, and E8, and the lot sizes that I use for each one. FTMO has swing and also has the regular, so you just have to adjust. Let me start with top tier because it's the easiest one. I use a 1 lot for a 100K, so all of these examples right now is a 100K challenge, so you just divide this for 50K and then multiply it for 200K. So with a top tier, I use a 1 lot and I look for 100 points. So every 100 points is $1,000 profit. Okay, so they give you 30 calendar days. Actually, I believe now they're giving 40 days for top tier, but since the standard for the industry is 30, at least for FTMO and E8, I'm going to leave 30. And out of 30 calendar days, you only have about 20 trading days. And you're trying to make 8% profit, okay, on the 100K challenge. So if you just go and do the quick math, 8,000 divided by 20, that's $400 per day. So that is the quick breakdown, right? I look to make a lot more than that, and I will tell you how. So if you're trying to pass a challenge quicker than making $400 a day and taking the whole 20 days, because you may lose a few days, and so you don't actually have 20 days to be to make the 8,000. You are counting with less time and possibly having to make more than 8,000 because you are losing some of those days. Most people don't have that higher rate of winning trades, and it's okay, because what you do want to prey on is on your winning trades. So if you're having a winning trade, right, and let's just say you're about 50 points in profit, which it would be $500. What I like to do is stack my position, and I would open a second lot. So if my first lot gave me $500, with 2 lots will give me $1,000 per 50 points, meaning that for every 100 points I'm making $2,000. And US 30 can give you that fairly easy, 100 points. So you are looking for trades that will give you about 100 to 200 points. And when you are 50 points into profit on your first position, you look for a second entry, and on that second entry you open another one lot, and let's just say you use a 50 points stop loss. Okay, so you're risking, so at first you were risking 500. Okay, and then on the second position you are also risking 500. But the key here is whenever you use the first position, you wait for the first position to be in $500 profit. Once the first position is a $500 profit, you want to put it a break even. So your first position needs to be a break even, and then you need to find a secondary position to stack it. So you look for a second entry and you get in again. Okay, and then you leave, let's just say that 50 point stop. Now you're risking another $500, but you are a break even on your first position, so you're not risking $1,000. You're risking 500 still. So with that being said, if you're still looking for about 150 points, the second position is going to give you that. You still, so you got to wait for at least like 150 to 200 point move. So let's just say that 200, you actually get the 200 point move. That will give you $4,500 instead of just, you know, making a 400 a day. You're making 4,500 with 2 trades, because with the first 100 points you're making, well, first 150, right, you're making 2,500, and then you're making another 2,000. So you're making almost 5% on one trade and only risking $500. This is it. This is like the gold ticket. Because with the first position, once you put a break even, it's risk free. So why would you not try to capitalize on that and enter a second position and stack it? Like, it's a good trade. So if it's a good trade, you want to build on that trade and you want to continue the momentum, instead of like, I'm just going to take this one little trade, 40 points, make $400 today, make $400 tomorrow. Because everybody's impatient. Like, nobody has time for that. Like, if you do that, props to you. Like, I really appreciate that. 1% a day is also great, but everybody's trying to pass, and you want to pass in like a faster manner, but you also still want to have good risk management. So whenever I was trying to explain to somebody that like, this is how I did it and that's how I built up my positions, you know, they were mind blown, because nobody's talking about stacking. Like, I'm not putting a 2 lot right away. Okay, so I'm putting a 1 lot first, waiting for that to be 50 point profit, putting that at break even, and then stacking on top of that. So you're only risking 500. Like, and if you can get a third position, let's just say you are 100 points into profit. First 2 are $500 into profit each, so $1,000 overall, and you're able to put a third position, then you can get $3,000 per 100 points. So now you're working with making $3,000 every 100 points. Let's just say, then again, you're looking for a swing and you get like those 200 points, that's $6,000. So that is how you make 6,000, 4,000 a day, and all you need is 2 trades, because you're making 8,000. So with that being said, this is how I look at it in terms of points, and I stack my positions and keep my risk at less than 1%. So like 1% of 100K is $1,000. We're literally risking 500 per trade, because you do want to give yourself that room, whatever your stop loss may be. I most of the time use a 50, because I am looking for bigger moves. So if it does come back a little bit, like I don't want to be taken out, you know. So with that being said, I also want to share with you guys my little baby, and that is my new trading journal. I wanted to share with you guys what I was already doing manually. I was writing this stuff down. I was doing everything separately, and honestly it's really hard to keep a track of a bunch of like different apps, and you know, I just wanted everything in one place. So this came out of my own necessity for actually journaling my trades, putting everything down, and you know, using as a tool to actually help you. So as you can see, this is the beginning, and then you get started. You create your own account. There is a free plan that is only allowed like 10 trades, but it's for you to see. And then you can upgrade to Pro if you'd like. And you can enter trade manually, or you can Excel import. You just export your MT4 data to Excel, and then you upload the file here. If not, you can do it manually. I do like to do it manually sometimes because it is more personal. I am being accounted for, like this is how much I made, you know, and I want to know every single trade. Like if you cannot manually like put your trades here, you're over trading. And this is just an example, like they're not actually like, you know, my actual trades currently. And it's going to tell you the entry day, the exit day, the entry time, exit time, the symbol, if you're going short or if you're going long, the profit and loss percentage of the account balance, and the fees. And then you can even add this strategy that you used. So let's just say I used fair value gaps. It will save it, and let's just say that this one was the silver bullet. Sorry. And you can put comments on it as well. All right. And then you go to the overview. It's going to tell you your total gross, total net, quantity, average, holding time, your win rate. If you're in a streak, let's just say, you know, 2 winning days, it's going to show it over here as well. And then you go to the details, and this is going to actually tell you, you can go by the months, you can go by the strategy. It gives you the exact data that you may need. So let's just say I use the fair value gap. It gives you the days of the week that work best for you. It gives you the asset that you use. I only trade US30, but this would give you like the multiple pairs that you may use. So you know which pairs you're losing. You know which pairs are winning. You know which entry times actually make you the most money. And then whenever you go to the calendar, you can actually visually see how much you made each day. And then my favorite part, and this is where I spend a lot of time doing it, is the journal. So you can customize it, you can add strategies, you can enter your criteria for taking profit, stop loss, entry, risk management. So you can look at this template as your journal. Like you can look at this every day, like what are your criteria, and remind yourself, because I feel like that a lot of traders don't have those criteria. They have it in the back of their head, but they don't know how to express it. And whenever you actually solidify what are your entry criteria, what is your risk management, how much are you willing to risk, and you look at it every single day, that changes it, you know. And then you can just add whatever else you may want. I have free cards that essentially is just, you can add whatever, if you enter a buy today, you can do the description, you can tell them exactly why you entered that. Then again, this is your journal, you can write whatever you want. You can upload a screenshot of your trading view, so you know exactly why you entered, why you took profit, and you can do a checklist, like what was in effect when you entered it. Was it fair value gap? Were you at a discount? Was it after 9:30? So whatever item you may want to add to this template, you can, and then you can also remove it, and you can just save the changes. So you can look back at it and be like, okay, on May 9th, this is why I entered this trade, and this was my charts. And then you can like just keep on adding it and look back and see your progress. See why you took that trade. Why was it a winning trade? Why was it a losing trade? Did you mark things wrong? And yeah, I also really wanted to add this, was my wellness journal, like the wellness part. And you can use this as like a daily thing before you start trading. Before you start trading, you come in here and if you're feeling happy, if you're feeling sad, you can determine like, hey, I feel great this morning. I'm ready to, have a great day. If you have a fight with a significant other and you're like, you're not feeling that great, maybe it's not a good trading day, and you need to determine that. Your mood is going to set the tone for how your day is going to be. And you can have a quote, you can have top 3 priorities, and make today great by, note to self, and reminders. So whatever that may be, it can be trading related, it can be personal, because your personal life will affect your day and how you enter trades and your emotions. You want to make sure you have control of your emotions. That's why I'm really big into psychology. Your daily self-care. You want to make sure you're eating. You want to make sure that you're drinking water. You make sure that your body and your mind are aligning to your trading plan. And I even have an evening check-in, and this may be like after you're done trading, after you, like, how do you feel, and then you can do a self-reflection, and you can just clear all and start the next morning. So this is what I wanted to show you guys, that you need to align every single aspect of your life. You need to align your trades with your journal, with your points. Everything needs to be in really good alignment, because that's how you're going to succeed. Like, a challenge is not just, I get to do this one time and be done. Because once you pass the challenge, once you're done with your points, guess what? The same criteria are going to be there day after day after day. This is not going to stop. Once you go live, you still can only lose 5%. You still need to be able to have good risk management. You still need to be able to keep on track of your mood, of your trades, of the strategies that are being useful, the strategies that are working, the strategies that are not working. And you need to combine all of that. You need to journal your trades. You need to do all of these steps, because trading is not just about points. And if anybody tells you that that is the only thing you need to pass a challenge, that is absolutely false. So, this is it, guys, and I want to thank you guys for watching, and please let me know in the comments what else would you like to know. If there's anything else that I may ran through or I didn't cover, on what you'd like to see in the next prop firm video. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more.